What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Roll Productions. You guys, we are 1 week away from Super Bowl Sunday, and I cannot wait. We're going to be getting some massive TV spots, some good trailers for some up-and-coming movies that are releasing this year. I cannot wait, you guys. Apparently, stuff will drop as early as Friday, so you guys, please stay tuned. I will be giving you guys my reactions to whatever trailers, TV spots they drop. I cannot wait. Now, look, in today's video, we're going to be discussing a wide range of topics of movies and shows. But there's certain one that, this certain one I left off because it just dropped. We got the teaser trailer for White Man Can't Jump. A film I love and adore. Classic film. Woody Harrelson and, you know, Wesley Snipes. I mean, how could you not love that film? When I found out they were going to do a remake of it, I was dumbfounded. And Jack Harlow was supposed to be playing Woody Harrelson's character. I was just like, this is going to bomb. And this is going straight to Hulu. The teaser trailer is an abomination, you guys. I mean, I hate to be negative. I hate to, you know, I hate that stuff. But the frustration as a fan, it's just like, why would you even attempt to do this? Sports movies are dead, first and foremost, which is kind of sad. You have your Rocky movies, you know, the Creed spinoffs, whatever. But that's it. And them attempting to do this film is just silly to me. It is silly to me. That teaser trailer did nothing for me. And I was just like, wow, we're actually going here. This is unbelievable. I'm just, like I said, I'm not happy with it coming from a hardcore fan like myself. So glad I got that out of the way, you guys. But we got to dive deep into some of these topics in this video. Starting off at number 1, let's talk about the Avengers Secret Wars. Now, this is coming from Daniel Richman. He's an insider. A lot of people know him. Avengers Secret Wars will be split and divided into 2 parts. Second part will release May 1st, 2027, with the first film obviously coming out May 1st, 2026. This makes all the sense in the world to me, you guys. This film is huge. There's no way you do a Secret Wars in one movie, especially since that, you know, it's been speculated that this is going to be a culmination of Marvel films over the past 23 years. You can't. So maybe the first film will be Doctor Strange and whoever trying to recruit from different universes, like Wolverine's, you know, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, some of the earlier classic X-Men films, you know, the Fantastic Four, Blade, whatever. And then the second film, you guys, will be the culmination of everything coming together. It is going to be batshit bonkers, and I cannot wait, you guys. I mean, we have Avengers: The Kang Dynasty drops, 2025. So that legit starts shooting possibly by the end of this year. And how exciting is that? I mean, I can't wait for these next Avengers films and how they're really going to shape the future of the MCU. Because what do you do after Avengers Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars? Like, what do you do after that? You know, is Galactus going to be the next big bad after, you know, Kang the Conqueror? Speaking of Kang the Conqueror, tomorrow is the red carpet premiere for Ant-Man and the Wasp. You guys, it is February. This film comes out in about a week and a half. I cannot wait. I'm super excited, you guys. Hopefully they really, really, you know, throw this ball out of the park and, you know, land every aspect of what Kang could be, should be, and is going to be. That's what I'm really looking forward to, you guys, is Kang the Conqueror and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium. Cannot wait. Topic number 2, you guys, we're going to talk about Bad Boys 4. It is official. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are both coming back for the 4th Bad Boys film. And the returning directors of Bad Boys for Life will be back as well. I apologize. I'm terrible at pronunciation. I'm terrible at pronouncing their names. But they just directed Ms. Marvel, a couple episodes of Ms. Marvel. They directed the canceled Batgirl film over at DC and Warner Brothers. You know, and they were devastated by that call. You know, and executives were calling the film unwatchable. It's unbelievable. That must literally kill so much of their pride. Like, can you imagine, you know, higher ups like, this is unreleasable. This is unwatchable. We can't release this. We got to axe it. You know, it's absolutely terrible, you guys. And I'm happy for them to be coming back to direct, you know, this 4th Bad Boys film. I love the 3rd one. I love this franchise. It's so much fun. You know, a recent video of Will Smith going to Martin Lawrence's house to announce the comeback. You know, it looks like Martin Lawrence lost a little bit of weight. And I'm like, oh, nice. I'm happy for you. You know, because he was kind of chubby, you know, at the 3rd film. But I cannot wait, man, just to see those two back on the screen together to close out this bad boy franchise. I cannot wait. I am hyped, you guys. So that's exciting news. Topic number 3, you guys. Michael B. Jordan teases a 4th Creed film is underway, you guys. A 4th one? That's kind of crazy to me. I mean, I thought they were going to close it out in the 3rd film and then do the spinoff of the Victor Drago. But not only that, you guys, he's talking about doing potential spinoffs of this franchise. Like I said, the Victor Drago, that was already announced a couple months back. Sly wasn't happy about it. You know, and now that we have a Creed 4 underway, we still got to get to Creed 3, which I cannot wait. Super excited about. But, you know, I'm a little worried we're doing a little bit too much with this franchise. Like, does this franchise need spinoffs and, you know, 4th and 5th and 6th films? I don't know. You know what I mean? Ryan Coogler hit gold with the 1st film, and the 2nd movie was still good. I really enjoyed it with Stephen Cables directing that one. And Michael B. Jordan, his directorial debut directing Creed 3. If he sticks around and he's still around the franchise and he's giving his notes and he's pitching his ideas, then maybe this franchise can thrive in doing spinoffs and more films. He has to be connected because it's a Creed. It's the Creedverse, he called it, the Creedverse. So hopefully Michael B. Jordan sticks around not only in front of the camera, but behind the camera as well. He's equally as important to Sly to the Rocky films. Michael Jackson new biopic, you guys. This was announced about a week ago or so. They now have the lead role. Jafar Jackson, his nephew, which I've seen in person where I used to work, is now going to be playing Michael Jackson. This is big. I mean, the fact that, look, this film is massive. This film is huge. A biopic of Michael Jackson being played by his nephew. That means the family is involved. The family estate is involved. So all the controversy, all that stuff, I don't know what's going to be in this film, but it is going to be huge, you guys. And apparently he's already been training for the role for the last 6 months. I'm like, okay. And he posted this pic on IG. I was like, oh, I can definitely see it. I think he can nail it, man. I mean, look, they look alike. It's all in the family. They're all fucking talented. So I'm really curious to see what direction they go with this film. The director. We got to talk about the director. Antoine Fuqua is directing this film. He directed, of course, one of the greatest movies of all time, of that being Training Day, you guys. I think they're in good hands. Like I said, this seems legit like it's going to be a passion project, not only for the director, but for the family as well. And I think that it could do wonders of where it could win Oscars. I'm telling you guys. I feel like, you know, black films that are usually biopics never do well at the Oscars. I don't know what it is. Straight Outta Compton got snubbed. It was phenomenal. Malcolm X got snubbed. Spike Lee's Malcolm X, snubbed. Ray Charles, that's like, you know, with the exception, the only one. So I'm really hoping that they can nail this. I'm really hoping that this film turns out great, you guys. Like, I love Michael Jackson. I love his music. He's an all-time GOAT. You know, he's the king of pop. You know, nobody's ever been where he's at. And, you know, just watching his music videos, man. He had Steven Spielberg direct, you know, a music video of his. And, you know, it's just extremely well talented, so versatile all the way around. I mean, there will never be another Michael Jackson, you guys. And it's really, really important that they nail this story right. I mean, I remember watching The American Dream on VHS. You know, that long Michael Jackson series, or that 4-hour movie. And I'm pretty sure you guys remember that. That shit was really good, but really emotional. Angela Bassett, so good, really good. Moving on to the next topic, you guys, we have Scream 5. No, sorry. I said Scream 5. Scream 6, you guys. The official runtime coming in at 2 hours and 3 minutes long, making it the longest Scream film in the franchise, which is a no-brainer to me. Look, you're going to have to explore new characters. You're going to have to explore new lore. I'm excited. That first trailer was solid. It was really, really good. I mean, I was skeptical with Scream 5 when it came out, you guys, and I still have my feelings about it, but Scream 6 it looks like they're really going in a different direction, which I ultimately wanted from this franchise, because I felt like Scream 5 was just a rehash of the first film. You know, I get it. It's a passion project for the creatives, and, you know, it was a love letter to Wes Craven, but I feel like ultimately they shot themselves in the foot trying to literally do scene by scene of the first movie, and it just didn't capture it for me because I've already seen the first movie. Hell, we even seen it in Scary Movie. That was a parody. So I'm really looking forward to Scream 6, you guys. I really am. Moving on to the next topic, DC Comics is selling out like crazy. Look, ever since James Gunn and Peter Safran announced their entire new slate of their 10 projects that they have in current development, boy, oh boy, DC has been selling some comics, you guys. Graphic novels on Amazon are selling out. We're talking Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. We're talking The Authority. We're talking Swamp Thing. We're talking Grant Morrison's, The Batman. All of this stuff is being sold out, and you gotta love it. I appreciate it. I love seeing this shit. I love fans eating this shit up, buying comic books, reading the source material, getting themselves hyped for these projects for DC. I wish Marvel Studios did shit like this. The fact that James Gunn is really pushing the narrative of comic books, and, this is the source material. This is where the original love came from, and the fans are going out and supporting it. So I love it. So by the time when Superman Legacy comes around, guess what? Everybody has read Superman, All-Star Superman. They love it. They're embracing it. Oh, I cannot wait, you guys. I cannot wait. It's just really, really exciting to me. According to, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm missing the topic. Hold up. Wait a minute. James Gunn might be directing Superman. This is according to the Hollywood Reporter, you guys. I wouldn't mind James Gunn directing Superman Legacy. I wouldn't. This film is the most important film in this new DCU universe. He has to nail this. He's already writing it. I think he should be directing it as well. This has to be the stepping stone to where this franchise is going and needs to be. It is, and I think James Gunn understands that. So I do ultimately believe that James Gunn will be directing Superman Legacy. And I think he would do a wonderful job. I really do. I mean, he's going to be bringing back the essence, the love and the hope and, the brightfulness of Superman and the character of Clark. He's going to be bringing all that back, because I like Henry Cavill's Man of Steel. I did. I just ultimately feel like there was never no good real time spent with Clark Kent. Like him being the reporter. Like we saw glimpses of it and a little bit scenes in Man of Steel and BVS or whatever, but no, not even Man of Steel. Sorry. Because he wasn't a reporter. He wasn't working at the Daily Planet in Man of Steel. At the end of the film, he was, and he's working with Lois. But by like BVS, we saw little bits and glimpses of it. But I just want to see the difference between Clark and Superman. Like the comic books do it so well. Christopher Reeves did it phenomenally. He was so good at transitioning into Clark, hunchback or whatever. And then by the time he was Superman, it's like that. You know what I mean? Or being so quirky and dorky around the office, falling, spilling coffee, shit like that. Like, that is what I want to see in this new iteration of Superman moving forward with Superman Legacy. I want them to lean into that shit. I really, really do, you guys. It's time. It is time. Whoever they cast as Superman is so important. I really hope that James Gunn and Peter Safran and people over there really have somebody in mind who can really embody the role. I want him to be a little bit slimmer than what Henry Cavill was. I want him to be a little bit taller, because I shoot to, Christopher Reeve, just his stature. And yeah, I don't need the overly muscular Superman like Henry Cavill. Yeah, it was cool, but I feel like, I lean towards the more lean version of Superman. That's the Superman I like, you guys. And some of you guys may, differ, and I understand that. Cool, we all have our different preferences, but that's what I like. So it's going to be interesting. Super Bowl, you guys. Super Bowl is next week. So we got some interesting stuff to talk about. Look, Marvel's going to be dropping some stuff. Apparently, we're going to get a TV spot for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. With a possibility of a TV spot or teaser for the Marvels. It's unconfirmed right now for Secret Invasion, but I wouldn't put it past them. Look, you got to start marketing your shows. You need this last push for phase 4. I mean, phase 5. The last push. This first push for phase 5. They really do. Because phase 4, it left a lot of bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths. It really did. So, I'm really hoping to see that we get multiple TV spots for Marvel Studios. Now we're talking DC. We have 4 films coming out this year. We have The Flash, we have Blue Beetle, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which releases in a month, and we have Aquaman and the Last Kingdom. Maybe we get a TV spot for Blue Beetle, and we get a full trailer. This is already confirmed. We're getting a full trailer for the Flash film, which is really, really important. This Flash film apparently is amazing amazing to James Gunn. That's what he said. He said that, this film is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. So I'm really trying not to take that with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's just him being the new CEO and he's got to say that. but I'm really hoping that this Flash trailer blows us out of the fucking water. It has to be massive. It has to be big. Has to, you guys. It has to. It has to sell us. You know, the last Shazam Fury of the Gods trailer didn't sell me on it. So I'm now thinking, like, maybe I'll pass on this. And it's a shame. Like, I don't know if I want to see Shazam Fury of the Gods in theaters. I have no desire to see that movie, you guys. And it's really unfortunate. It was really, really unfortunate. That last trailer just didn't do it for me. So you have to pack a punch. It's important. It is important. And the last topic, you guys, we are going to be talking about how Warner Brothers, they held this press conference, right, for the new slate for DC. And, you know, somebody had leaked an image of what it looked like in the room. And you see Peter and you see James and you see the screen, the monitor, and it's like logos from, you know, the projects that they're working on. And it's getting a lot of backlash saying, wow, Warner Brothers Discovery is broke. This is what it looks like. Wow. I'm like, even people are comparing this to Kevin Feige when he releases his slate and he's on stage and it's massive and it has official movie logos and stuff like that. I'm like, relax. They're just starting off, you guys. There's no need to be this devious. There's no need to be so evil. Like, people just to hate on shit for no reason. They're not giving James Gunn's DC a chance because they're so caught up in the Snyderverse. Like, they still think that Netflix is going to be buying the Snyderverse. It's just like silly shit. Like, it's time to move on. It's time to put on your big boy pants and let's progress together. You know what I mean? Like, let's move on and let's believe and let's give this new franchise a fresh start. It ultimately could be massively huge. I'm looking forward to what James Gunn is cooking over at DC, you guys. I really am. But that's the topics of today's video. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Please, 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 this weekend, you guys, everybody stick around. Trailer reactions, TV spots, everything is coming from C-Roll Productions. Peace.